Hi everybody, it's Dave Berman from Daily Laughers with Laugh of the Day number 136 for May 15th, 2016. We are making a video every single day this year demonstrating what it's like to laugh on purpose. We aim to inspire people to adopt a daily laughter practice. So here I am every day demonstrating for you my own daily laughter practice. And today I am laughing with a guest returning. He was with us in Laugh of the Day number 6. This man has had a daily laughter practice for like twice as long as me. This is Jeffrey Briar from Laguna Beach, California. Hey, Jeffrey.
Hi, everyone. It's great to be back here on Daily Laugher.
So I want to just first of all congratulate you on your new book, the Laughter Yoga book. It's outstanding. Yeah. So we'll talk a little bit about this and your recent travels and some of your other books. After we do some laughing, we want to invite people to laugh with us, so you have no end to the number of exercises you can show. Go ahead and take it away. Make us laugh. Or lead us in some laughter.
Earlier book, the great big anthology of laughter exercises, it alone has 500 laughter exercises. 50 are Dr. Kataria's classics, and 450 are others from myself and other contributors. So today's laughter exercise I actually learned at the first American Laughter Yoga Conference in 2006, and I was told it was originally from some people in Canada. Unfortunately, I don't know who those people were, so I can't give them credit. But we call it the sprinkler, or the lawn sprinkler. So what happens is you cross one arm in front of you, this is like the sprinkler, and you go like this. Let's do it together, and we'll do some variations with the arms. So ready, everyone? Cross your arm, and start. The other arm, go. Two arms, go. Cross the arms wide apart, go. Trust. And now, especially if you have someone else nearby, you pretend to unscrew the hose from the sprinkler, and then you run around and spray each other with happiness water. Ready, set, go.
Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Yay! The water fight is the most fun part when you do that in a group, for sure.
Well, I feel better already.
Yeah, cooled me down. So is that some water dripping down your face, or is that something else?
No.
Oh.
Did I sneeze?
No.
Crying laughter. You cry, so go down. I mean, laugh. Slow and fast, whatever you want. If someone's with you, they can be crying while you're laughing. They can be laughing while you're crying. It doesn't matter. You know you're going to come around to laughing again soon. Are you ready for crying laughter? Inhale. Start.
Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Yay!
Do our third laughter exercise?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is real interesting because it's changed over the years. The first year or so, it was done a certain way, which we'll experience. Then for about 10 years, it was done another way. And just recently, I've been seeing it done a third way in certain parts of the world, but not all of them. So it's either evolving or just people are screwing up. But here's what it is. It's called Calcutta laughter. And the original way we used to do it back in 2005 and 6 went like this. You push your hands forward as you go,
Ho.
Then you turn your hands around, and you push the backs of your hands forward. Your palms are facing you as you go, ha, ha, bit. Ready?
Okay.
Go.
Ho, ho, ha, ha, 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 ho, ho, ha, ha.
Okay, so around 2006 it changed to this way. Ho,
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 and then you push down. Ha,
ha,
ha.
ha,
Ho,
ho, ho, ha, ha,
let's
ho,
do it together. Ready? Go.
ho, ho, ha, ha, 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 ho, ha.
Variation. So I was just in Italy and Switzerland for 4 weeks. And for 3 weeks while I was in Italy, they did it this way. But the days I was in Switzerland, they didn't do it this way. They did it the way that we just did, which is ho, ho, ha, ha. But in Italy, they're doing this. You push down as you go ho, 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 ho. And when you push forward, you go ha, 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 ha. It's kind of the sounds are reversed, even though the position is the same. Let's try it for a while.
Okay.
In Japan, the Italiani. Ready, go.
Ho, ho, ha, ha, ho, ho, ha, ha, ho, ho, ha, ha, ho, ho, ha, ha, ho, ho, ha, ho, ha, ho, ho, Very good, yay! Molto bene, yay!
That was fun.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Jeffrey. Your energy and enthusiasm is unparalleled. I appreciate that.
The thing I care about is Italian laughter, people in the world of laughter yoga. It's growing very, very rapidly in Italy. Hundreds of laughter clubs just in the last few years. And the Italians tend to be very enthusiastic. In fact, there's a hazard, which is when you have a whole bunch of Italians, like 40 or 50 Italians doing a laughter club in one room, it can get really loud because everyone's laughing and they're laughing really loud. So it's almost like you want to put earplugs in before you go. Because otherwise, when they say, okay, ready, set, go, and then everyone's laughing, it's like, whoa, it's really loud in this room. They don't hold back, which is actually kind of wonderful, and I like it because here in the United States, I almost always find that I'm personally the most enthusiastic laugher, and I'm like trying to pump everyone else up. Come on, really go for it. Have some fun. You get a better aerobic workout. Work up, sweat a little bit. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's like exercise. But the only times in this country, someone kind of comes up to my level of enthusiasm is when it's like a 5-year-old kid. The 5-year-old kids get, we can play like we, play all out like we do on the playground. Even though this guy is an older guy, we can do it. Then finally, I have people I laugh with, and we run around and we climb the furniture and we spin on the floor and stuff like that. Most people don't do that. But the Italians are doing a pretty good job.
Yeah.
And now
Awesome.
laughter yoga is growing so quickly in Japan and China. That's the challenge I put for you, the Japanese and Chinese. Despite your cultural heritage of being reserved and quiet, go for it! Be like 5-year-old kid. And then we'll laugh together with great enthusiasm.
Yeah. We've had guests on the Laugh of the Day video series from Japan and China and Italy and many other countries, actually. I have implemented a couple of new goals since you were on the show last on January 6th. I'm now intending to laugh with people in all 50 United States and at least 50 other countries by the end of the year. We're up to, I believe, 25 countries and 17 states so far, so we're well on our way. I wouldn't want to make any cultural observations personally like that, but I do enjoy learning the different languages that say these same words. Like we say very good, yay, and I recently learned that in Italy they say molto bene, yay! So I'm enjoying that from this experience. And I know that you have a very deep knowledge of the history of laughter yoga and some of the cultural variations, and some of that is in this new book, the Laughter Yoga book. So give us a little elevator pitch about the book and where people can get it.
Okay. Well, you can get it from me. My web address is lyinstitute.org. lyinstitute.org. or you can get it on Amazon. It's on Amazon.com. In fact, it's in most Amazon.coms in other countries. So, title's easy to remember: The Laughter Yoga Book, which I got the permission of Dr. Kataria to use the title, and there'll be a web page for it soon, laughteryogabook.something, which again I got Dr. Kataria's permission to do it, because technically anytime you use the word laughter yoga on a website or in a business name, you're supposed to get permission from headquarters before you do it, and people don't bother to read their code of ethics when they become laughter yoga leaders, but it actually says that you won't use it without their permission. So, but since I help to sometimes write those rules, I like to follow them. So, so you can get the book. So, actually, the way this book came into being was that about 9-10 years ago, someone asked me to do an educational program, which would be a combination of videotape and PowerPoint slide presentation. It was for like one of those, you just pay a fee and you take a class, not for credit, adult education, but not for credit. And it was going to be an online thing or a computer thing. And so for this class, which the title of the class was Laughter Yoga, a Global Phenomenon. And for this class, I created a PowerPoint presentation that took about 45 minutes to present. It had a lot of pictures, stories, videos, and so on. And then, even though the class never materialized because the producer left California where they filmed it, combined with something in New York, and then they never used it, and I went to all the trouble to create the PowerPoint. And so I had this PowerPoint that was really excellent about the health benefits of laughter, the history, the global scope, where it's being used in different communities, prisons, schools, health support groups. I had this wonderful PowerPoint presentation, and I would present it at my own training programs, but it was just too big. It was something that was bigger than just me, because if I give a training program, maybe 20, 30 people learn, but this was something that deserved to be all over the world. So eventually, I took the structure of this PowerPoint and added words, which I notated, and that's how the book came into being. So the structure was a PowerPoint presentation with illustrations, and it turned into a book, so you can just read it.
Yeah, well, that makes perfect sense because it is a fairly small book, fairly simple and quick read, and for people familiar with laughter yoga, there's a lot in there that you'll recognize, but there's also a lot of sort of like fill in the gaps. Like there were things in here that I didn't know about the history of not just laughter yoga, but like laughter as a healing modality. There are things in here about biology that I hadn't seen explained in exactly this way, even though I've written on a similar topic. So I definitely recommend this book for people who are familiar with laughter yoga and for people who are new to it, because it's a great sort of orientation to it.
There's a appendix, a fairly long chapter on the history of Dr. and Mrs. Kataria and the birth of laughter yoga, which kind of just lays it out chronologically, what happened in the birth of the movement. And there's also a short chapter on this theory of emotion. Emotion creates emotion, and how acting a certain way creates the physiological responses of an emotion. And that can actually be traced back to the 19th century, a theater teacher named Del South, which most people don't know this history, but when you know a little bit more, it's a tool you can add to your resources, so when you talk about or give presentations on laughter yoga, you've got a little more knowledge. The design of this book was actually similar to my first book. So my first book in this field, the great big anthology of laughter exercises, was designed to be for when a person is newly graduated as a leader. They've got all the resources they need, all the exercises, and many, many more exercises, so you could run a laughter club once a day for years and never repeat an exercise. You could have new exercise every time with this book and the variations. Then it has basics of how to lead an exercise and so on. So this was the book where I wanted to get things started. But the design of this book was such that if you give a presentation, say for 200 or 500, an audience of 200 or 500 people, you can have a little handy thing that they can take home with them that they can read in an hour or less or longer if they choose to, but it has all the essentials. Where it came from, how it works, Oh, it's good for you physiologically. Let me see if I can show you one of the cool pictures. Oh, yeah. Here we go. The thoracic diaphragm. That's what it looks like.
Put it in the center.
Thoracic diaphragm. And then it's got a smattering of laughter exercises and a history of Dr. and Mrs. Kataria. And here's crying laughter, which we did earlier today.
Yeah.
It was actually taken from an earlier production, the laughter exercise photo flashcards, now out of print, but if you contact me, I can tell you how you can buy the files to make the flashcard. And also in this book is the Calcutta laughter, which we also did earlier today. In the variation, we go forwards and then down. Oh, forward, ha, down.
Yeah, very important.
My Italian friends don't mind, but that's the way I learned it, and I've done it for 10 years. So anyway, it's another thing that you can do with this book, those of you who are laughter yoga professionals, is you can offer it as a value-added addition when you give a presentation. For example, you're going to give a presentation for 200 people, and you're getting a fee. Let's say you're getting a reasonable fee of maybe $500 or $100 or whatever you're getting. And you can say to the client, thank you for having the presentation, thank you for having the fee, and I can provide a copy of this book to every one of the participants, so they can take it home and they can learn more anytime they want to. And of course, if you do this, on the back of the book, you'll put a sticker with your contact information. For more information about laughter yoga, contact Dave Berman at this email address or phone number or whatever. And then you can tell your client that you will provide a copy for every person in the audience, say there's 200 people, for only $6 per copy. And if you buy them from me for $4 per copy, that means you'll make $2 per copy. And if you sell 200 copies, you'll make $400. Right?
Simple math.
And I make about $1 per copy, and you make $2, and so everyone is happy. And all the people who went through the program go, "Oh, how cool! We got." And maybe you'll sell them, but even more ideally, your client will buy them from you, and then you can have a lot to do with it. So if that interests you, please contact me.
All right.
Thank you, my plug.
Once again, thank you for your enthusiasm and all your information. And I know also that you continue with your daily laughter yoga club on Laguna Beach in California, so people can find you at this famous location, this famous laughter club, every single day of the year, except for when you're traveling, and then I assume other people are still running it in your absence?
Oh, yeah. The only reason the laughter club meets 7 days a week is because we share the leadership responsibility. I don't lead 7 days a week. I tend to go there 5 or 6 days a week when I'm there, but I only lead 2 or 3 days a week. The other days, it's led by Dave and Kathy, who you see in most of my videos, the gibberish videos and the laughter club videos. It's Dave and Kathy. They each lead 1 or 2 days a week. And then my mom leads sometimes, and other people. And when new people come, as people get trained, give them some time where they can lead if they want to. And whenever people visit, like Dave, if you visit, anyone who's trained in therapeutic laughter, if they're from World Laughter Tour or any other system, we invite you to lead at least one exercise when you come to Laguna Beach. And we'll take pictures of you, and then you can send it home. Look, here I am leading a laughter exercise at the famous Laguna Laughter Club that meets 7 days a week on the beach. And wow. And if you're lucky, it'll be a clear day with dolphins jumping out of the water.
And it's such a model and such an inspiration to me, even though I've never gotten to laugh with you on the beach there. I know that with the commitment it has taken for me and continues to require of me to do these videos every single day of the year, which I will continue to do all through 2016, laughing with new guests and showing new exercises. I just really admire and respect and appreciate the commitment that you have and the discipline that you have for your daily laughter practice. And that's what we're aiming to inspire from our viewers. Adopt a daily laughter practice. You will end up like Jeffrey. No, you will you will be healthier and happier, and it will ripple out to the people in your lives and the people in their lives. So that's really why we recommend this so strongly. So Jeffrey, thank you again for being in this video, and I look forward to getting to laugh with you in person at some point later on.
All right. Yay.
Yay. Okay, thanks again. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye, guys.